Okay, so I know no one's actually tuned in yet, but for the archive's sake, I'm getting ready to go get the sport track behind me. I should say, I don't like one over there, even though I just moved the dang thing. But I'm gonna be getting the sport track ready for Cafe and Octane tomorrow, our local cars and coffee event here in Atlanta. Um, the truck's gonna get a pretty nice cleanup. Last time I went, which was for this channel's sake, Cafe and Octane Vlog 19, the truck was not clean at all. But we're gonna make sure it's clean today. I've got, of course, the Patterson car care low pressure foam cannon, um, as well as the, oh shoot, the wheel cleaner, the Rain-X car soap that I bought several months ago, which will be replaced with the Patterson car care auto foam here soon. And then my assortment of 2 buckets, the obligatory advanced bucket. This was actually from Michael long before I even considered working there. And my other bucket that I got for my birthday about 3 years ago, and it's got all my rags and stuff in it. So that's that. I'm getting ready to get the truck all sprayed down, ready to go. I moved it for just to be a bit easier to clean. It won't be stepping in mud because the truck is parked in the grass a little bit. So that's that. No one's home right now besides my little brother. So that's probably the reason why I'm doing this, is because he doesn't care, and I hate bothering my parents with me live streaming, and them not being fans of being on camera don't want to be in the shot. So yeah. And I'm gonna be contacting some of the Sport Track guys tonight on our owners group on Facebook and try to get a Sport Track group going. So if you're in the Atlanta area and own a Sport Track, try to come out tomorrow at Cafe and Octane. Gonna have a lot of fun, and hopefully you'll see us all there. I believe right now, out of the guys that were in the video last night, that's what I'm going based off of, because I know Jake's out of town right now. And I know Kaysen's going. I just don't know if he's going with us or if he's going by himself, because he thought about bringing a girl with him. So we don't know exactly what he's doing. But as for the group that appeared in the video last night, because I know what they're doing, I can confirm. Sadly, Brandon has to work with the Integra. He won't be able to come hang out with us tomorrow. But Hayden will I believe he'll be riding with me tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to have him film a little bit more while we're on the way, so he can get some better shots of the drive and stuff like that. Michael will, of course, be going in the Charger. You guys all know and love that car to death. So that's kind of that. And part of the reason I chose to do the stream was because there's going to be a Cafe and Octane podcast, and I thought, I don't want to leave you guys hanging without a live stream on the day before Cafe and Octane, so it's like, why not just do a preparing the truck video live stream instead? So there's a lot of stuff that needs to get taken care of. We got to wash it, we got to wheel clean it. I don't have wax, I can't detail it like properly with wax. Michael's already waxed the hood on the truck for me, but everything else has remained untouched, and it's probably going to stay that way until it gets painted. So anyway, I'm gonna get to it. I just want to say all that for the archive's sake, because at this time no one's even watching, so I can't really complain though. I'm actually out of curiosity gonna check and see if this is even public. It's not. Okay, or it is. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all the buckets filled up. I'll come back and see if anyone's on the stream itself, and I'll answer anything anyone has to say, anything like that. So I'm gonna get to it. Okay. I'm not gonna use the bucket, this is cracked. I'm gonna throw my rags in it though. Oh, shoot. Okay, sweet, we got one person now. Oh shoot, I'm falling. Anyway, so as I was saying with the foam cannon, it actually used to leak, and it looks like I've solved the problem. I just didn't have it on the hose tight enough or something, but it's not leaking now, so which is good news. I I hate it because when the guys were here last Friday and they noticed my foam cannon leaks, they hammered it to the ground. Probably put way too much soap in here. Because it leaked, but it's not leaking now. Should I move the tripod closer to the car so you guys can get a better view? I don't know if it's too far away or something. Oh, I'm looking over here. The camera's right. Anyway, so foam cannon set up. We got soap in here. Not too much, but enough to get the truck clean. My bucket's overflowing. Better get to that. Okay, that's done. See if I can pull up. See if I can pull up the chat right here. Pull up the chat. Oh, yeah, that's right. It comes on the screen. Yeah. Okay, so next thing I gotta do is get the washman out, and it's kind of gross, but oh well. It'll get cleaned up. The funny thing about microfiber is when it looks dirty, it's not always dirty. I've heard. For a lot of the times, it's just surface dust that comes off the water. Just trying to wring this out, because it's actually still got soap from 2 Fridays ago when everyone was here. It just reeks of soap. In a good way. Soap smells good. Okay, so now we're good to go. I'm going to go dunk my hands in the water so I can clean them, and then I'm actually going to move the tripod out. Much better. Okay, now my hands aren't covered in soap. I'm gonna move the tripod out. That's what my phone's been sitting on. There we go, perfect. Now you guys can get a perfect view of what I'm doing. I will tilt it a little bit. I want to keep my head in frame. I like the update video today, so. I need to know what time it is. What time is it? Okay, I don't get why it does that. It closes it out every time I want to check my time, but I've got more than enough time. I got to go to work at 3:30, or no, I got to leave here at 4. So 1:23. I got more than enough time. First thing I'm gonna do is just gonna rinse the truck off, get it ready to be foamed up. Have to pick that up, it looks like. I'm gonna bring those right here. Keep all this out of the way. This way I can get the hose. Oh, all right. One thing down, time to soak. And that means the foam cannon gets to come out. Make sure it's on this time. Don't want to blow it off my hand like in the actual review video. Make sure I'm on the right footing. Yeah. Here we go. Don't think I put enough soap in it. Might need to put a little bit more soap in this thing. Looks like I didn't put enough. Oh great, now my hands are slick because of the soap. There we go. Yeah, I didn't put a lot in there, so if I even remotely rotate the foam cannon, there's nothing. That's where the GM start. Oh no. Okay, now that should be more than enough to get me through washing this thing. Alrighty. So, got someone in here again, sweet. Oh, kink the straw up in there. Oop. Alright. Okay, now we're set again. Now we're golden. One thing that sucks is it's not in the garage, and I can't see the chat if there's any. Alright, back to it. Man, that's some foam. So we got a couple people in here now. So, truck's all foamed. Gonna give it a minute. Not really much of a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and clean my wash mitt off and get ready to start wiping that soap in. Okay. All right, let's do this. Of course, as is the best way to wash a car, back and forth motions, no circles. Circular scratches are a lot easier to see than straight line scratches, so Hayden don't care, but probably won't until he gets like good pain, he said. All I know is this wax job Michael did on this truck last week really made the hood feel great. All right. Truck is soaped up, cleaned up good. I'm gonna go ahead re-soap the front bumper one more time. Make sure that gets cleaned up good. Alright, front bumper is re-soaped because it keeps losing all of it. All right, we are now ready to do the final rinse of the truck and get it all ready. All right, the truck has been foamed. It has been it's been rinsed off. It's been wiped in. So now, gonna wait a couple minutes, let the wheels dry up so I can put them in the wheel cleaner. I'm actually going to go ahead and work on getting the foam cannon cleaned up and get it cleaned out. It's good enough for the next time I use it. So with that, we're just going to wait on wheels to dry so that I can go hit them with that wheel cleaner and we'll be good to go. Besides that, the body's cleaned up. The blue is shining once again, as good as ever. For, I want to say 15-year-old paint? Yeah, 15-year-old paint. The paint itself is almost old enough to drive. But anyway, that's that. I know this hasn't been the most entertaining of streams of mine to watch, but it's mainly because I'm here by myself and no one's with me. But like I was saying earlier, I don't remember if I did actually at the beginning of the stream, but Hayden and Michael aren't here because they're dealing with Hayden's business. They're going out, and Hayden's business is he sells books on Amazon for like college textbooks and just ordinary books. And they go out to yard sales and pick up books all the time, and that's where they're at right now. And Michael's helping them, which is why he's with them. But they'll be here tonight. We're doing our Caffeine and Octane camp out, which has been a tradition ever since before the podcast. I believe it was about Caffeine Vlog 8. Yeah, Caffeine. I believe Caffeine and Octane on Vlog. No, it wasn't Vlog 8. It was when we went to Boost Mafia. I think it may have been 6, because I think 6 was that first time that me and Michael went in the Taurus, and that was what happened. Is I had overslept, and then I had to call Michael. We came in the last second, barely made the show, but that's why we started the Caffeine camp out. It was an event to just get us all together in one place. We leave from one place, and we go and have fun. So that's that. That's why we're doing that. But as far as I know, tonight it'll be myself, Michael, and Hayden, and that's it. As I know of right now, I haven't been contacted by Kaysen to know if he wants to come and do it as well. Again, he might be bringing a girl with him. That's why he wouldn't do the camp out, is so he could be closer to the girl and go pick her up. She lives way out of town from here, so I wouldn't blame him if he wanted to just stay at his house and then go get her in the morning, because he'll have to be up at like 3 in the morning to go get her. It's an hour drive to where he has to go to get her. But anyway, oh shoot, falling again. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing cleaned up and cleaned out, and then I'll probably move the tripod to each wheel as I hit it with the wheel cleaner. It's just live on camera how good it is, because I know a lot of people think, oh, it was a video. Can't prove it. But I'm going to show you guys live on camera that this stuff works. So with all that said, time to clean out the foam cannon. Very simple process to clean these things. You simply just take the straw out and put it off to the side. And what I do is I usually, if I have leftover soap, I just run it through the hose. That's getting my wheels wet. There's that. We're getting down to straight water. All right, now the cup itself is clean. I'm gonna move on to the actual cannon portion. The way to clean that out, you simply reattach it as if you were going to be using it for foam. Clip it in, using that quick release that it has, except when you drop it. Now we're clipped. And now just run the water through it, get all the soap out of it. That way this thing is water free. So I like to rinse my hand in this portion because I always get soap on it. Dropped it anyway. All right, foam cannon's clean. Very simple. So I'm gonna go ahead and go check the wheels, make sure they're getting cleaned up good. That thing just ate crap, but it looks okay. Let's see. That wheel's dry. That one's about to be dry. Dry. And probably will be dry by the time we get to it. So this is gonna be easy peasy. Everything's already dried up, so what I'm gonna do is of how this stuff works, I'm gonna go ahead and try to tilt this thing down a little bit more. Don't think I really can. Actually, I know I can, because I can do that. So you can loosen this guy and tilt it forward, maybe? That's actually as far down as it goes. Wow. Nice. So then, what I'm gonna have to do is lower the actual arms themselves, so we can go ahead and get a good view of the wheels. So, all right, one at a time. I know this is pretty boring on just a tripod on feed, but oh well. Look at a nice, gorgeous view of my hairline, so, or the back of my hair at least. So, let's see, how's that? Almost. Might need to go just a little bit lower. I'm gonna go a bit faster this time with this one. Okay, come on. Now. Now we're talking, guys. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna go grab the wheel cleaner itself. Wheels have a little bit of soap left on them, but that's going to go away anyway. Checking see this thing's on. Nope. There we go. All right, let's get to it. That stuff does not smell good, but it does work. All right, I'm gonna let that do its thing for the next little while. And you can already see a little bit on the ground. I don't know, maybe you can't see it, but there's a little bit of purple coming off from the brake dust. Now, I don't have tires, but I will probably just a little bit with like some soap or something. I don't know. I wish I had tire shine. Might pick some up from Patterson Car Care my next check. I'm hopefully gonna get a really good check. They've been working me 6 hours a week, 30 hours plus, which for a part-timer is a lot the last couple of weeks. Just look at that, that's crazy. Man, that stuff is cleaning up good. There's like a giant puddle of purple on the ground right now. I don't think you guys can see it, but you're able to. I need to order some more wheel cleaner. I use a lot in the video. Alright, I think it's sat long enough. Man, look at that. There you go. So I did miss a little bit right there, so I'm going to do that real quick. Right in the center cap area. Well, I usually always forget the center cap. The center cap is like one piece I can never remember to hit. Man, that brake rotor rusted so fast. Alright, so that's one wheel down. And then move on to the next one. And the next wheel back. Alright. Let that sit and do its thing. Okay, fix that. First again, once my phone gets a certain distance away from the house, I lose signal. And it freaks out because it's trying to go between LTE and Wi-Fi. So that's done. So I'm going to put the tripod back down in this wheel, and we're going to continue on. Hopefully this will be done within a few minutes. And the truck will be finished up and we can go inside. All right, we're back again. Now show me the chat. I'm kind of irritated. Try not to get my phone wet, but I hear iPhone X's are waterproof. All right. That wheel is now very clean. So we're gonna move over to the passenger rear. It took me a minute to bring the hose around because I don't feel like fighting it, so. All right, so passenger, very dirty tire. Now, onto this wheel. This one will be really able to, because it's in the sun, so we'll get a lot more lighting on it than we would over on the other side. I need to get more of this stuff. It's running low. All right, so now we're gonna let you for a few seconds. Now it's really hot. Ugh. Okay, I think we are ready to go. Oh, my eye. Out. Now that's a clean wheel right there, but this thing is definitely wet. Final stream for now. And I'll get some closing thoughts and stuff. Passenger. Okay, so long story short, my phone overheated and locked itself out. But that's that. The last wheel is all cleaned up good, rinsed it off. Truck is ready to go. I'm actually going to take aboard our lawnmower here, our 2018 Quillon Pro. I know, probably one of the most bougie brands you can think of, but to give some closing thoughts on everything today and kind of a rundown for what's going to happen tomorrow. So Caffeine Adamson Vlog 20 will not be coming out till Tuesday. And I'm usually, the only reason my Caffeine Adamson vlogs ever do really good is because they're usually one of the first to go up. They're usually very fast to go live. But, of course, work comes in the way. And granted, I get home at 8:30 on Sundays. I can stay up all night and edit. But I also have to open on Monday, which means I need to be there at 7 o'clock, meaning I need to get up at 6. So, at the latest 6:30, so I can get up there, eat breakfast, and then go on over there. It's gonna be a long day Monday for sure. But that's that. That's why that's the case, and why the Caffeine Adamson vlogs aren't coming out fast. They're coming out several days later than they're filmed, which is unusual because usually they would come out the day of. If at most the Monday after, when I didn't have a formal upload schedule. Of course, I've been using this 3-day-a-week upload schedule for a long time now, and that's just how that's been. Anyway, like I was saying earlier, the Caffeine Adamson campout's going to happen tonight. Granted, there's not any sort of video coming from that. Usually it's just us all getting together and hanging out, and that'll be that. And it's always fun. Can't wait for it. We have all the guys over and all that stuff that are riding out with us tomorrow. And we may try to get a group together in the morning to cruise out, but I don't know. Mainly because if my plans are correct, which is my plans are to take the sport track anyway, it'll be I'll be the slowest due to the fact I'm still learning the interstate, just slower. That's basically that. That's part of the reason why I might try to get a group of some sort together tomorrow to go. I don't know, probably not. But anyway, like I've seen, the video won't be coming out till Tuesday probably at the latest. I mean, unless they let me go home early tomorrow. which would be great. In which case I'll go and go ahead and get it out as fast as I can. Anyway, guys, that wraps up this live stream. Crazy, it was an hour-long stream just to wash the car. Anyway, that'll wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. Those that did, this is going to, of course, be an archive on the channel. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys on Tuesday.